Hello, welcome to episode 50 of FrannyDoMakes. My name is Fran and I'm joining you today from a very wet and windy Leeds in the north of England in West Yorkshire. Today is Wednesday the 3rd of April. I have been at work and I am now home, so apologies if the light isn't great. I have had to go out and walk my sister's dog. She's on holiday this week and so we have got Ziggy staying with us this week. So apologies if you can hear him. I don't know really what he's doing at the moment, but there you go. So he might come and join us, he might not. We'll see what happens. So this is my channel where I talk about everything that I've been making and creating over the last 2 weeks. So today I have a finished object, I have some works in progress, and I have some yarny goodness, some new yarn, and also that's it. I don't have anything else, just those things. I have knitting and crochet, and we'll get going. So if you would like to find me elsewhere on the internet, you can find me as @FrannyDoMakes on most things, so Instagram, Ravelry, Threads, TikTok, and also as FrannyDo page on Facebook. If you do want to find any information about what I've talked about today, so be it patterns or designers or yarn that I've used, things like that, that's all on the website, which is www.frannydo.co.uk. It's got a squeaky toy now, so I apologise if you can hear squeaking and rustling about. He is a Laza Apso and he's very cute. He's very much like a little teddy bear. Sorry. Okay, so we will start with what's on the wall. What's on the wall is my Mild Magic shawl. This is a pattern from Stephen West. It's a really great stash buster. And basically you hold 2 strands of fingering weight yarn, or I suppose you could use some DK weight, and you marl all the way through in different forms. It's nice and modular. Yeah, it's one of my favourite shawls, and I do wear it quite a lot. So I have, like I said, a finished object which you can see here. This is my All About That Brioche shawl. I'm just going to hold it in front of my face. This is a pattern by I can't remember. Hang on. So this is a pattern by Lisa Haynes. Oh, yeah, I think it's Haynes, and it is also known as Maliha Designs. It's a 2-colour brioche shawl where you use 100 grams of each. Sorry. 2 skeins of 200 grams of fingering weight yarn to knit a 2-colour brioche, and I think it looks lovely in these 2 solid colours. The yarns that I'm using are from Mamie and Florrie. This is their merino bamboo yarn, so it's 80% superwash merino and 20% bamboo, 4-ply weight, and it has 400 meters to 100 grams. So for this shawl I used 90 grams of the pink and 95 grams of the green, and yeah, that's exactly as it should be. I weighed the yarn before I started and I had slightly more than 100 grams. I had 115 of the pink and 130 grams of the green. So I've got like 20 grams left over of each one. It's a really lovely pattern. If you've got 2 coordinating or contrasting colours of yarn that you would like to use, I think solid colours work particularly nicely for it, then it's a really great knit. It's sort of rhythmic in the way that there's just garter to start with, and then you've got the 2-colour brioche for a bit of interest, but it doesn't go on too long, and then the garter to finish off. It's a really relaxing knit. I really enjoyed it. I think it's going to be a lovely springtime shawl. I think I'll get a lot of wear out of it. So yeah, I'm very pleased with it, and yeah, you should knit one, it's lovely. Okay, so moving on to works in progress. I do have some socks, but I've not brought them up because I've not done much on them. They're just a pair of rib socks. I have worked on some more on my Moonlit Shawl. Oh, I think this was a new cast on since last time because I just finished the other one. So I've cast on this second one. Can't really see the colours, there's pink in it as well. So this is some yarn from Truly Hooked. There. Sorry, the light is a bit poo because it's a bit late on. It's just some standard sock yarn, 400 grams, 400 meters. What's it, 425? 425 per 100 grams. And again, this had slightly more. This had 111 grams, and this is, so I said, yeah, Truly Hooked, and it is Blue Lagoon. And I am just on the border now, so sorry, I'm just on the border of the shawl now. Looking at this, I think I've got enough yarn to do the whole thing in one colour, but I have got some backup pink to add on the edge as well. And I'm using a 3.5mm hook, which is one of these, I don't know if it's by Clover and More, is it? One of these. Yeah, so that's living in this bag, which was from Amelia X Joy. It's got little Japanese ladies on there. My next work in progress, some of these you will have seen if you're watching my shorts on my fundraiser, which I'll talk about a bit later. But my next project is my Whitmoor Sweater. Whitmoor, which is by Amy Loudon, which is a lovely sweater with lace at the top. So far I've cast on and I have done these first few. I'm still on the first chart. I am using, the yarn is just some Drops Cotton Merino. You see? I think the colourway is, it's colour number 6. I think it was called Cherry Red. So I have 10 balls of that, which should be plenty enough. And that has my lovely Mushroom Progress Keeper there, which is from Flame Knits, and it's living in this big sheet bag which I got from East Anglia Yarn Festival. This is by Gibby Rousseau's. So yeah, I need to pick this up. I've not picked it up this week because I was wanting to finish this. Sorry, he's been a bit silly. Sorry about this. Yeah, so that's 2. The other one is the socks. Yeah. And what was I saying? Okay. If you've seen my previous video on the channel, which was talking about the Spring Shawlathon, this is a make along that I'm doing alongside Helen from Giddy Knits on YouTube, who is the dyer behind Giddy Yarns, and we are doing a make along to make a shawl for spring. So the make along is starting on the 1st of April and will run until the 30th of June. Yeah. You don't have to finish your shawl, you just have to start one. So there's no pressure at all. You can knit it, you can crochet it, you could weave it, I suppose, whatever you want to do. And it's very, very relaxed. So there's several ways that you can enter. You can enter either via the Ravelry group. So there's one from my channel, there's one from Helen's. Helen also has a Discord group, which will be on the bottom of her videos, whichever one. I think she puts it on all of them. So there's a link to join her Discord channel, and there's a thread specifically for it in there. And also, if you want to enter on Instagram, you can use the hashtag SpringShawlathon. But also make sure if you are entering on Instagram to also tag me in your posts. That way I can log all the entries. If we just rely on the hashtag, I think it can sometimes lose some of them. So yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, so Ravelry, Discord or Instagram. Sorry, it's just misbehaving. Yes, so for my cast on, since I've just finished this and I can't enter my other one because that's already started, so it needs to be a brand new cast on from the start of April. So I am going to make the Zing Zip Shawl, which is a pattern by Knit Graffiti Designs, and I am going to use some stash that I have scurried out of my cubbies. So I have 3 yarns here to make this design. So I wanted to try some more brioche because I like this so much, and this one has an interesting shape and construction, so I wanted to do it. So I'm going to use, this is broken into 2 50-gram balls. This is just how it came. So this is my first colour, which is called Someone, and this is by Pixie Yarns. There we go, which I had picked up as an option for my Geo Gradient, but then I didn't end up using it. Then I have this, which is from Lockwood Fibres, and this is the colourway Lemony. And finally I have this, it's more highlighter than that, it's a fluorescent yellow, which I think is left over from my shawlography. So I think that's by Botanical Yarns. So that's living in this lovely bag from Lovely Jackie from Soft Accents, and that's ready to start once I've finished my Moonlit Shawl, which I should get finished in a bit. I'll put in a little video of Ziggy because he's just in here now. Ziggy! He's literally like a little teddy bear. He's very cute, but also quite mischievous. Mischievous? Mischievous? I don't know how you say it. Anyway, so there we go. That's my next cast on imminently. Right. Shawl. New yarn. So I didn't mean to buy any more yarn, but there was a fundraiser for Dad in the Wool was helping their friend with some top surgery funding, as they are a trans man. And so they did some colourways inspired by the trans flag, so I just got these little minis just to support them. So they're inspired by the trans flag. So there's the blue, the pink and this speckled one. So I thought I will hold those as spares maybe to go in my blanket that I'm making from Green Lambkin's Blanket Club. What have we got? Oh, just a bead on a bag. So yeah, the DK weigh 20 grams, so they'll be good to just have as standbys for that kind of thing. So apologies for the rustling with that. So that's from Dyed in the Wool. And we've got the little trans flag and the little image that came with the fundraiser. Go. So that was lovely to support that. And I also saw that Charlie from Noodle Soup Yarns, who makes the most gorgeous yarns, had a little 10% off sale, and I got these. So this is her foot free squish, which basically is merino, 100% merino. It is 100 grams and it is 400 meters. I got two, and the colourway is Azure. I thought this might be nice to make a Tolster or another t-shirt of some kind, or maybe a 3/4 length sleeved Cozy Classic Light again. There you go. And that's, oh, this is Charlie's label. Gorgeous. What have you got? Can't drop anything in the house at the moment because I'm gonna sit down. And then, because there was a sale, I thought I would pick up some prize yarn for the shawl along. So first of all, I saw this lovely Nep sock. I know a lot of you out there like a purple. It's more pinky purple than this. It's because the lighting's a bit rubbish. This one is her Nep sock, which is 85% superwash merino and 50% Donegal Nep. So it's got little flecks in it, and this is called Funfetti. So that will go into the prize pot. And also this one, this colourway always makes me laugh when I see it, and I kept thinking, oh, I'll buy it because it just makes me laugh. So this is inspired by a particular outfit that Charlie's brother was wearing one day when he came round to the house, and she was like, this has to be this has to be a colourway, and so this is called Brother. He had on like a really bright pink hoodie and some blue jeans, and then some like black that must have had green in them as well, the the trainers. So yeah, this is just called Brother, and this is on the and this is on the shimmer sock base. Which is 75% superwash merino, 20% nylon and 5% silver stellina. It's really fun. I think this would make a lovely moonlit shawl. So I used Charlie's yarn for my other one, the Rise of the Jellyfish one. I think that's everything. I don't think I've got anything else to say. Oh, you're going to be quiet now, aren't you, when I've finished? Oh, I know what I wanted to say. I wanted to say a massive thank you to everyone that entered into my giveaway. Not giveaway. Come here. Here he is, look. Say hello. Say hello. Oh yeah, I wanted to say just a massive thank you to everyone who donated to my fundraiser in memory of my dad. The final total when I last looked was £1,089, and I think that's just amazing. I can't, you know, I'd originally set the target at 250, and then it was going quite well, so I upped it to 500, and then it just kept growing and growing, and amazingly that last day we managed to bump it above £1,000, so I'm literally beside myself happy. It's phenomenal, and for such a worthy cause. I'm not going to cry, but yeah, just thank you. Anyone who gave, you know, £2, £3, some people were really generous, and I really appreciate that, but no more than I appreciate anybody that gave any small amount of money. You didn't have to, but you did, and that's why I love this community. It's just so inclusive and supportive, and yeah, I love you guys, so thank you. So that being said, I would now like to finish the podcast and deal with this puppy. So yeah, thank you so much for watching me today. Please, if you are a new subscriber, because or a new viewer, I've had a few people come over from lovely Yana from Finished Knitting Stories who gave me a nice shout out, which was lovely. So yeah, thank you to her. I would like to give a shout out to lovely Hannah at Hannah's Happy Space. Share the love, everyone. She's the one watching at the moment, so yeah, let's all go and watch Hannah. She has some lovely makes, and she does lovely project bags as well, so go and watch Hannah. Friend of Ruth. So now I am going to go. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you don't already. And yeah, all those good things. Like I said, if you need any information, it's all down below. And I will see you again in 2 weeks' time. Be good to yourselves, look after yourselves, look after each other, and I'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Bye.